15th, and a chilly morning. Outside 30 degrees from the Gem Studios in Northwest Newcastle. It's Nctv45 Newswatch, and it's straight ahead for you.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Elham's for one great dining experience. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar.
Getting your lunch meat cut to order. That's the Joseph's difference. They make every opportunity to please their customers. Joseph's. They're not the big box store giving you it the way the store wants it. It's the way you want it. Stop by Joseph's and take a look.
Yes, it's Joseph's.
Nctv45, strong enough for Lawrence County.
Well, good morning and welcome to Tuesday, November 8th. No, not really. It just was a voting season. I was getting mixed up, voting continued as if you were watching the national broadcasts. We'll count that vote until whenever. It's the 15th, and welcome to Nctv45 Newswatch. Glad to have you along. I do have something to say to that, but first I got to get to these birthdays. The list is shorter than I ever remember. So here you go. Aaron, and I'm going to mess up this name. I think it's Zahner. Not real sure. So happy birthday, Aaron. Sorry about that. Another Aaron Condis. Dennis McVeigh, Christy Carbone Bernardi, Michael Christopher DeRosa, and Rick Rosano. Happy birthday. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake. Celebrate all week long as we make the turn into some things going on. And I told you I was going to say something about election counting, and not that it matters here locally, but as I was getting ready to go on, I had the news on, and they had the percentages and what have you up. Arizona and New York, their numbers, their percent added up to 100% of the vote. So that means absolutely no one else voted for any third party there in Arizona and New York. Really? Now, it's either the station that put it up wrong, or wow, that's a heck of a thing where, and I was just looking at the numbers on the governor race down in Arizona, add up to 100. I couldn't believe it. Well, here we're going to talk about what's going on right here in Lawrence County. And we're going to start off with the Penn State Master Gardeners. Today is the day that they're doing that on the first, Thanksgiving. And they're going to talk about what did they have to eat? How did they garden for it? A historical look at the cultivated foods for the first Thanksgiving. And tell you a little bit about what that actually looked like. No mashed potatoes there, as the Pilgrims and the Native American Indians got together and did their thing. So you can do your thing by going down and catching this. It's today. It's at 6 p.m. and the event is free and open to the public. So that really a spectacular type of event, and I tell you, that's amazing. Now, as we make that turn, we're inching closer to the parade, and some parade information has come out. The holiday season, they're kicking it off Saturday, November 19th in downtown Newcastle. This is the full itinerary, if you would. First of all, and I never know why they don't put these in order, but I'm going to order them for you. At noon, there will be food trucks around the Diamond. Smokin' Dave's Barbecue, Mama's Kitchen, 2 fat guys in an oven, kettle corn popped by Pop Envy, Sinkers and Suds, and dessert jars by Dem Jars. Now, with that, there will be a gingerbread house that's near Butts Flowers, Cowgirl Concessions, a pop-up Volant candy store. I already saw on my way at About Town, I already saw they put the building there. It's like a shed, but it's one of those big sheds. So not a bad idea to keep it there. Looks kind of nice. From 9 to 5, Holy Spirit Christmas Festival. That'll be at St. Mary's Parish Center. And then from 12 to 8, the hometown Mary Market at the Cascade Galleria. So let's kind of put this in order. You can go to the Christmas Festival and at Holy Spirit Parish. Then the hometown Mary Market's going to begin at 12 noon at the Cascade Galleria. From 12 to 2, Photos with Santa. That's over at the Newcastle News. 1 to 2:30, Grandview Soul live music at the Confluence with Vinte Say. 2 to 3 is Newcastle Creation Music. Grandstand stage at the Diamond. So that'll be kind of loud there. And then at Zambelli Park, just to give you an idea, and I didn't mean loud in a negative way, they have those speakers, and they'll be able to talk to the crowd, because what they're going to do is light the tree, and they want everybody to hear. Okay, from 2 to 3, street entertainment near Zambelli Park. 3 to 4:30, hometown holiday parade, the Christmas parade. Grand Marshal Andrew Morgan from Nassau, giant balloons. The route starts at the fire station along Croton, turning on to East Washington Street and ending at the YMCA. From 4:45 to 5:30, it's a pop-up family festival around the diamond. 4:45 to 5:30, light up night with the Christmas tree, and then at 5:30 they do the tree lighting. Mayor Fry and the Grand Marshal, in memory of Bob Del Signor, who really pushed for that tree. Pyrotechnical will do fireworks. And from 6 to 9, 12th Street was live music at the Confluence with Vinte Say. From 6 to 9, live music, and we'll be putting this out. The zoo will be playing at the ServNet building on the Diamond with Vinte Say. ServNet, they have the old Penn Power. It's a computer company, and really great thing that they have there. So with that, I will make sure that we post and get this whole thing out to you. There was a lot of information there, and I do realize it. That just goes to show you how many positive things we have going on in our community, and sometimes really hard to get all that stuff out. So we mentioned that. With that, before we head over to sports, I've been telling you about the calendars. See a Rotary person to get one of those beautiful calendars. Now, we're going to head over to sports. Last night, and having coffee, I told them I think the Commanders are going to beat the Eagles. The Commanders did, 32-21. So, go figure. Duquesne Dukes, they beat South Carolina State 96-71. And Golden State tops San Antonio 132-95. Just to give you some idea, my Celtics won 126-122. So let's head over to sports with Josh and see what's going on in your sports world. Good morning. You're watching NCTV45.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to Lindy's Lunch. Yes, whether it's their great breakfast or just like it says, lunch, it's great anytime. Try their breakfast and you'll be satisfied. A pierogi cheeseburger, an Italian Joe, and smothered hoagies, all. And don't forget the French fries with chili. Yes, it's Lindy's Lunch. For the best, stop by. Give us a call. Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Let's get to NBA basketball before you double dribble out of here. Memphis at New Orleans, 7:30 TNT. 8:30, the Clippers take on Dallas. And then at 9 o'clock, the Knicks and Utah. 10 o'clock, my son's San Antonio Spurs travel to Portland. Also at 10 o'clock, Brooklyn takes on Sacramento. That on TNT. Over on the ice, here you go. Decent amount of games. Everything always on the plus, so we'll tell you that. 7 o'clock games. Vancouver at Buffalo, Washington at Florida, New Jersey at Montreal, Toronto at your Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's go Pens. Dallas at Tampa Bay. 7:30 Philadelphia at Columbus. 8 o'clock Minnesota at Nashville. 10 o'clock games Detroit at Anaheim. And San Jose at Vegas. Now, the Pens, make sure you tune in. I know it'll be on at Cedars, so you're going to watch that. Now, you're probably saying, do you think there's any college football on? Well, the answer to that is, of course. So, here you go with your college football lineup. Your Tuesday, and I said college football, so don't. Mid-American Conference, teeing it up. Bowling Green at Toledo, 7 o'clock. ESPNU. Ohio at Ball State, 7 o'clock. ESPN2. Now, for those of you that say, well, I'd rather watch some college basketball, we got you covered. As there's a host of games. I really don't know how they do this, as they start at 11 o'clock and go for 12 hours. At 11 o'clock, the Youngstown State Penguins taking on Grace Christian University. That on ESPN+. Now, I'm just going to give you the games of interest. Kentucky at Michigan State, 7 o'clock ESPN. As you cruise through 7 o'clock, Morgan State at Akron. That's a 7 o'clock ESPN+. Getting a little further into the 7 o'clock hour, Penn at Drexel. As, well, we'll try and get you out of 7 o'clock, but Morehead State's taking on West Virginia. Let's go, Mountaineers. That on ESPN+. And at 7:30, Chattanooga at Ole Miss, ESPN+ also. Get you to 8 o'clock. St. Bonaventure at South Dakota State. As you get to 8:30, Marquette at Purdue. 9 o'clock, just a whole host of games, but I think this is the one you'll like. Fairfield at Xavier, FS2. Alabama's at South Alabama at 10 o'clock. Duke's at Kansas, 9:30 ESPN. And for you Alabama fans, that's on the plus. So that gives you an idea. Late night, Dayton at UNLV, 11 o'clock, CBS Sports Network. Head over to Cedars. By all means, get some great food and enjoy the games. We're going to take a time out. We'll be right back. Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust. And
If you think there's nothing to do in
program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Los Amigos! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, molcajete, and don't forget the great chips and salsa they put out for you when you get there. Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA, 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos, Los Amigos, Los Amigos!
Okay, that was different. As I got a little button happy and it just pressed the wrong thing, but we're all back now. We're all good. We talked about the Christmas parade, Christmas in the Castle, happening this weekend. So make sure you're on for that. 30 degrees outside, certainly going to feel like the Christmas season. We'll get to more in Lawrence County 45 weather. Let's talk about some other things going on. Here you go. Bingo. 3180 in Hermitage on State Street. And that is tomorrow from 6 to 7:30 at Webb's Winery up there in Hermitage. So if you're feeling like a little vino and a little bingo, that's where you can go. This Thursday, Jim Scott at the Confluence. That's a great way to kick off a great weekend. Go to the Confluence, know the parades this weekend. You got a lot of positive things happening. Remember, Union Scotties, they're taking on Rochester. That's going to be at Freedom. And also, Neshannock, they're playing, and that their game's going to be at Montour against Steel Valley. Now, once again, I'm going to put it out there. Union was the higher seed. They're playing down at Freedom when the game should have been halfway between them over there in Elwood City. I think that's really bad. And I'm going to say it. If you made Neshannock travel because, okay, they were the lower seed, then why not have the thinking the same all the way through? Question that. This Thursday, 7:30, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer down at Lincoln Park performing arts. A lot of our students from here go there, so I thought I'd mention it to you. As just a whole bunch of stuff that is going on that you want to be informed about and know. Now, over at the Newcastle Public Library, on Wednesday, they've been having these movies. This Wednesday, Overcomer. That starting at 5:30, so make sure that you check that out. And that's going to be a little bit of fun. Now, it is time to go to the weather. I remind you, LIHEAP, Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, it's been in effect since November 1st when it opened. And we're going to have some cold temperatures. This will travel. LIHEAP goes to the 28th. And with the situation, the way the weather's going to be, might be good idea to have that in place. The Wolf administration, they're reminding drivers about the weather. Everybody wants to know about the weather. I guess, his term's going to expire. He didn't know what else to do. But he said, we'll talk about the weather. According to the National Weather Service, Mr. Wolf says that the snow is coming. And, well, good for him. He's become a weatherman in his retirement. He's a lame duck. He'll be out of office soon. Now, 30 degrees current temperature, 75% humidity, winds from the northeast at 9, barometric pressure 30.31, dew point 23, visibility 10 miles, wind chill 22. Here it's always 45. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather. Good morning. Hope you're having a warm one. Let's check out the weather. We'll be right back. 16 transport for a ride to work, that's fine. Groceries and essentials pickups, we do them. We all benefit. Seniors, city, state, stores, employers, and yes, employees. Why get there tired when you can get there alive and energized? Yes, no tricky traffic patterns. We can haul up to 5 passengers, 24-hour notice required, $5 per stop. Call Big Daddy 316 Transport today.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just 2 exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
When your PC looks like this, don't make it a last key. Make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC. Pizza. Because you deserve more than just great pizza. You deserve great subs. Whether it's Italian, steak, meatball, or the many varieties that they have that will tempt your palate. You deserve more wings, as they have great flavors, more salads, and for dessert, more Citi-Sticks. It's 4-star pizza. We deliver too. Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1550.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. And well, after last night's chilly low, cold, 26 cloudy degrees, how is your Tuesday looking? Well, folks, if you think things are going to get so much better, not really. North and west, you could see a great deal of cloud cover, colder air, and that is heading our way. Now, local radar is clear right now, but here you go with that forecast. And last night, 26 cloudy degrees, your Tuesday. Expect precipitation. As we get up to 44, it's going to take us a while to get there. It might be in the form of snow flurries early. Chance of precip 60%. And the rain is likely to come after 1 o'clock. Now, on your Tuesday, rain, and I caution using that word, a low of 33. That temperature drops a little bit. That's in the form of snow flurries. 80% chance. They're talking about a tenth of an inch. Now, Wednesday, high of 42. Again, takes us a while to get there. 50% chance of rain. I'm saying the precip could be a mix. And then Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 28. It isn't mixing anymore. There's a 60% chance, and this will be in the form of snow. Your Thursday, snow showers, likely before 1 p.m. 60% chance. And on your Thursday, you're only getting up to 39. You'll see those snow flurries quite a bit. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, 23, 50% chance of precipitation. That'll be in the form of snow. Your Friday, mostly cloudy, 32, 30% chance of precipitation. Friday night, going to high school football playoff games, bundle up, mostly cloudy, low of 17. Saturday, partly sunny and 31. Saturday night, partly cloudy, a low of 18. Chance of precip 30%. And then Sunday, you get some sunshine. It'll feel like Florida because we're going to get up to 35. Now that's a pretty cold late fall forecast that should be more like in December. But here's some warm clients, good people that want to be able to provide you with all the best. Let's check them out. Hello, I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmel's. If you're in need of great baked goods, perhaps donuts of every kind, or maybe a lady lock is your desire, turnovers, and don't forget, they have cakes of every size, quarter sheet cake or a round one for that special birthday. And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Look around.
Well, friends, that's going to do it for this edition of Nctv45 Newswatch. Yes, as you get out and about today, remember to take a coat. And remember to tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, oh, you know, I don't watch a lot of TV, why, you tell them this.
Nctv45, the train, anytime on your time.
Yes, we're NCTV45, and we're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule. Why, that's NCTV45. Now, as you go through your day, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. And remember, don't give up the ship. Something positive is going to happen today. Have a great day, everybody, and a lot of great programming today. We'll see you real soon.